Hashtag no one wins when the family feuds.
What's up? We're here with another episode.
Where your energy at, boo?
That is the energy.
We look like a freaking Christmas card. Happy holidays to you and yours from the Day family.
Who bought no presents this year?
Bowling!
What's up? We're here with another episode of Who Pays for Dinner.
Hey, y'all.
Today, we are talking about...
You didn't say who you was. What you think? They just
know
know who you are?
They seen the last one.
You get...
They seen the last
You
one.
assuming they saw the last one. This might be somebody's first time.
Hi there, reporting live from the Who Pays for...
Hi there, reporting live from Who Pays for Dinner. I'm Jamie Nicole.
And I'm Rotimi Fade.
And today we're talking about...
Work husbands and...
Work wives, right? Work babes.
We talked about this, yes, we talked about this beforehand.
What?
You said it like a question. You said work wives, question mark.
Work wives?
Yeah, you said,
like that?
You said work wives. And I was like, why you didn't just say work wives?
Oh.
A statement. Not a interrogative statement, but a...
Interrogative? It's supposed to be work bay. Then he messed it up. I knew what I was saying. Let me interrupt you there. Boom, sting. Anyway, today we're talking about work bays. Is it appropriate or not? I could just save us the whole conversation, and I could just give one good answer, and we could just end this whole episode. But I'm gonna let you put some work in. Why are you saying
work bay?
Are you even really considering something here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm a man, and men think about function. So
what the? Are you talking about function?
I'm talking about not how things look,
okay,
but how things function. There can be times where...
Are you justifying this? Is that what you're about to do?
Not on duty. Not on duty. No.
I'm really scared. I don't know.
That ain't nothing I would...
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. Go ahead.
So what I'm saying is, what if you're at work and you're really...
I can't listen to this. I just can't. I tried, but I'm really feeling away. I need a sip of that, because I'm about to get stressed.
Here you go, little homie. Put some hair on your little nuts.
Smells like poison.
I like pee-pee.
I don't do liquor. Somebody bring me a cake. Somebody.
You're at work, really hungry. Both of y'all are at work. Your wife's at work where she is. Your husband or your partner, your real person, is at work where they are.
Yeah.
And you're just crazy hungry. You know, you're not gonna Uber Eats. That costs more.
If you broke, if your ass broke, why you trying to have two wives?
And it just happens that, you know, whoever, Debbie from Cubicle 3, she comes and says, hey, I got a snack for you.
You want half of my sandwich? Head.
She says, I got a snack for you. You know, I just, you know.
First of all, why did you just touch me? Is Debbie touching you?
That's what happens.
Is Debbie
they
touching
touch
you?
shoulders. When people want to
That's two strikes.
When people want to adulterate, they touch your shoulder for some reason.
The girl magically...
You can't grow private parts.
Okay, so. Thank you. First of all, Debbie done magically considered you before she left the house.
Debbie with the snack.
So she packed you with snack. And then she's touching you. Okay, continue with the inappropriateness.
That's what Debbie does, indubitably.
Debbie about to get double slap. Because
she said double dunk Thursday. Alliteration, unintended.
Go ahead.
So yeah, Debbie brings a snack. She has a half sandwich. She shares her sandwich.
That's not a snack. She got a half sandwich?
Yeah,
Was she gonna cut it in half for you?
Sure.
May I have half your sandwich? May I have half your sandwich? Excuse me, Mr. Timmy, sir. Hey there. You better off staying hungry.
What? Why would you do that?
That's not a snack.
Eat.
That's not a snack. That's your desk drawer sandwich.
She's giving it to you.
She's letting you have the whole half.
Half of it.
Half of a half?
No, half of the sandwich. Sandwich.
That's how ludicrous. That's how ludicrous this topic is.
didn't prep the setup. I mean,
I'm crying. Can you see it in my eyes?
okay. Scene 2. You're getting ready for a meeting. You were running late all morning. Max with the office supplies. So Office Max. You need a binder or the plastic thing you put your report in.
The sleeve, baby. It's just a sleeve. It's just a plastic sleeve.
And, you know, and you're frustrated. He says, "Hey, I got you." And he gives you one. He's already thinking about you. He knows you got the meeting. He knows, you about your kid situation. And you was at the hospital with your mom because she's sick, because y'all be talking and confiding. Mm-hmm. And so he already checking for you. And he saves the day there. So it can prove to be functionally beneficial for your work day.
Okay. That is a participatory and or kind coworker.
Okay.
A kind coworker that offers you something here and there, just sparingly, every once in a blue moon, is different than you both having this rapport where y'all acknowledge each other as work husband or work wife. That's totally different things. I don't believe in I do not believe in that, bro. I do not believe in work wives and husbands. I just really don't. Fight me. Fight me. The work wife or the work husband is somebody that perhaps you work in close proximity with. Obviously, you see this person for hours on end, every day of the week, excluding the weekend. Hopefully, unless y'all side dipping. I don't know.
Putting in some overtime.
Okay.
Getting some overtime.
Okay, that's enough. Put your pelvis under the table. But yeah, you work in close proximity and you see each other Monday through Friday.
Okay.
And your rapport with one another is deeper than that of any other work associate that you have.
Okay.
Because you're not in the office with just y'all two.
No.
You work with other people.
No. There's Bob in marketing.
But y'all got a special kind of relationship that's different.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So there's a different rapport, different level of disclosure.
Yes.
Does affection come into play?
It can. And we
As
know
we
it when it has.
This right here
is inappropriate.
This right here from someone outside of your partner. This gesture, this action right here, 95% of the time, most of the time, leads to sex.
It appears to me, darling, that 99.99% of the time, it leads to these hands.
Some of y'all was conceived off the shoulder touch.
Let me tell you something.
This leads to adultery right here.
This quick thing right here, like, I got something in my lunch kit I could share with you. Like a quick one, that's okay. But for people that let these accumulate and they're acting like they don't understand the vibe.
So they're depositing shoulder touches.
That's the part that I have a problem with.
Shoulder touch.
Because it starts here.
Shoulder touch. Say shoulder touch.
Shoulder touch. Shoulder touch. Shoulder touch. Shoulder touch. No, it starts here.
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, man, my neck been hurting me today, and she goes, oh, like right here.
Yeah, or the man does it.
Oh, because we're just so. I'm just so concerned for your your neck. Right. Okay. Right. Then it's we're taking a picture, so then it's okay. And then it's hugging after work or hugging wherever.
Oh yeah.
And now instead of like boom, it's her damn is locked around your neck.
You're doing this.
Yeah.
You're here, and she's
or worse off around your neck.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So the shoulder touch really leads. There's almost as many pleasure sensory nerve endings in the shoulder as there are in the tip of the penis.
We don't know that.
Yes, there is.
We don't know that to say that.
Yes, there is. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Who is that?
You look him up.
You know what? What I don't want the audience to get confused is this. I'm not gonna trip about. You come home and you say, man, Debbie today, she did the funniest thing. She tapped me and she told me she had.
Be forewarned.
Okay, what I have a problem with.
Be forewarned. Touch my shoulder if you want to.
Is that in combination with what you said?
High disclosure.
Half
a sandwich.
Close proximity.
Knowing about your kids.
Your kids, your issues at home, your money where you at financially.
Let me flip the script here. When you're at work, there's usually a work friend you have as a woman.
Yeah.
Homegirl.
Yeah.
You would never have hung out with her if you didn't meet her at work.
Yes, that's fair.
And you don't absolutely care to hang out with her
outside of work.
Right.
Right.
So why do we have that friend who we tell our business to a little bit? We tell who we don't like in the office. Mm-hmm. We tell our aspirations. And I'm finna quit, girl. I put a application in at such and such.
Yeah.
So why do we have that person?
I think in the workspace there is absolutely a necessity for camaraderie.
Okay.
You need somebody that you can relate to, given that you're there however long, all day long, and you need something to just keep you feeling like you don't want to jump off the curb. So you know what I'm saying?
It's a means of social survival.
Yeah, and I think you can feel better and function better in the space, as you mm-hmm. mentioned functionality. You function better in a space where there's some commonality there. Or, you got
a person to lean on.
Yeah.
Right. So I think the work husband and work wife, they're typically not the person you would be with or choose and pursue on the outs in the free world, mm-hmm. so to speak. But you pick them up as a means of survival mm-hmm. In the office.
Or contentment. Because survival is like...
social survival.
Yeah.
Social survival. Yeah. And a little bit of mental stability as well.
And sometimes those things start off inadvertently.
Yeah. We trick ourselves into a lot of things.
I mean, sometimes like, oh, what you warming up? That smell good. Mm-hmm. And then it's just like, now y'all got to ongoing. Maybe you cook the next day and you like, man, your lunch looked good yesterday. I brought such and such today. Sometimes it just starts from a place that's very...
I wonder if it's on one end, one person is very platonic. This mm-hmm. is my person. Mm-hmm. We check. It's more of a what they call it on those reality shows.
Oh, you touching me? I don't know. Is that appropriate?
You might get you some later.
Okay,
you might get
some
later. It's more just an alliance to survive at work, right? Uh-huh, so more of an alliance to survive at work. To the other person, may be like, man, I'm digging such and such.
Yeah.
I really got a thing for him or her, whatever it is, or him and her and her, however it goes. And so it's more affection on one end and it's more of alliance on one end. For one person, it's completely what could be deemed as appropriate. That's their work person who they survive with, mm-hmm. and the other person's like they got an ulterior motive.
Or when
because you can have a work husband and not be in a relationship outside of work. Like this is you see what I'm saying?
If you don't have a relationship outside of work, then it doesn't matter.
It's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not a thing. But if you do have a partner at home and that partner wishes to be to you who you disclose to, who you share intimate things with, who you let your hair down around, it's not fair to, because once you done let it out, the first time you cry and you done let it out, oh, you good now. So the next time you talk about the situation, it's like, oh, it's less of a thing because I done already cried it out with the other person. So now imagine you got your work day and y'all talking all kind of deep topics, and then you go home to your wife and she say, how was your day? And you go, oh, it's good.
I'm cool.
You wouldn't, oh, it's good. Oh, it's cool. You wasn't doing it. So it's not fair that way. What's troubling is when both sides believe it to be platonic and they both swear by it being platonic and thus are ignoring when things are starting to snowball into a gray area where things are becoming inappropriate. Because both hearts start off in a place like, oh, no, we both know what it is and what it's not. But it's like, is that what governs? Do y'all establish boundary then? Because you both it's not
less concerned for optics and for potential realities or happenings, and just like, no, we know our intent. You trust in your intentions more than what's actually happening. From
woman to woman, if you're married and I'm not, I should respect the other woman, but we know what kind of days and times we're in right now. Yeah. So that's up to you.
Only you
to establish not only boundaries, but making sure that they're respected. And if there are any hints of inappropriateness, you gotta shut it down. A failure is not to succeed.
That's tough.
No, it's not.
Don't have to be.
No, it's not.
I'm
gonna tell you what's tough. Saving that money for that ring, getting down on one knee, shaking, nervous.
You want to bring up old stuff, me proposing.
Asking the father for the hand in marriage, all that.
That's tough too.
All of the work you've done to build up until the unity that y'all have, that's what's tough. This hoe at work that you don't want her because she's a hoe. Regardless. I don't give a damn.
What if she was a virgin?
Nah, she ain't a motherfucking virgin. She lying. She lying. It's 2019. She lying.
There's no virgins in 2019.
Nah. Not unless they fresh out the womb. Hey.
It's as many virgins as there is buffalo.
You be knowing like weird facts.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Oh gosh. That's the man that used to paint on PBS.
No.
I don't know, boo. Let's stay on task. I'm confused already.
Okay, so they gotta respect your thing, and it's up to you to say, "Oh, you're crossing the line right there." You know what I'm saying? We don't need to be hugging chest to chest. We don't need to be hugging, and don't touch my shoulder no more. Time to rise up, my kings. No matter how good it may feel, don't be letting these women put their titties on you when they hugging you up.
80% of communication is nonverbal. You need to be gesturing. If you gotta, if you gotta, what is this? Sign it.
Yeah.
You need to relay off limits.
I'm giving you nonverbals right now. What's the solution to it then? You're at work. You're doing 40 hours, 50 hours.
The solution is don't you do anything that you wouldn't care for your wife to be doing or your partner to be doing in your absence. Anything that you would measure as inappropriate or would make you uncomfortable to overhear, yo, I work with your wife, I don't know if her and Clark got something going, I don't know. And then you like, oh, word? Then you gotta, first of all, you done found out in the street, so that's terrible. Then it's not anything that's been
She cheated on you with somebody named Clark?
I mean, I couldn't think of nothing.
But who that may be for?
What you want his name to be?
I don't know.
DeMonte?
Yeah, the Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Something strong, you know?
Okay, well, the Kendrick now.
Montreal. If you gotta cheat, I get it. The flesh needs what the flesh needs, but don't be cheating on me with nobody named Duncan or Clark. Cheat on me with somebody who, when I hear their name, I have to think twice about fighting them.
Does that help you to understand?
Yeah.
Anything that you would deem inappropriate or that would
anything
make
you don't want coming back to you,
Correct.
Don't send out.
I think that's fair. You know what, too, can happen as a consequence is you can feel like it's super platonic, you've been super appropriate, keeping everything in bounds, and then that other woman has ill intentions, so when she sees your wife, what she do? She drop a little gem.
She blow it up just to let your wife know that you've been telling her. So, because what's valuable to women, information, and what speaks towards intimacy. See, for men, intimacy is, oh, you told him he looked nice, you let him hug you like that, you kissed him. Y'all had, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But for women is, you told her about our kids. Mm-hmm. You told her about such and such. You told her about, And so intimacy is disclosure. Disclosure is intimacy. To women.
Even if she say, oh, I'm so sorry to have found out about.
I'm so sorry your
why you know that?
Has...
Yeah.
Right.
Who are you?
Right.
You know what, too?
Who told you my dog got worms?
It's how y'all was introduced. If I've never met her and she seemed to super know a whole bunch about me and I don't, this is the first of me meeting her. What y'all got going?
What the fuck y'all been doing?
Yeah, because you ain't told me about her,
Right.
Or if she wants your man, how she presents to you is like, oh, we're just work buddies. But she low-key has her own agenda, yeah. And she presents in such a way where it's like it's harmless until now she meets you and you're the imminent threat. And she's like selling stuff and making it seem like it's deeper than what it is.
Like it's more than what I knew somebody like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be consequential to you. It's just better to preserve the respect of your relationship and prioritize that first. That will always keep you out of the hot water.
Moral of the story is, if you're a man and you work in the office around other women,
don't be them.
No, that's not the moral of the story. Moral of the story is...
Oh, sorry. I thought that was the moral. Go ahead. I'm not going to interrupt.
You're not going to interrupt?
No.
Moral of the story is, pack your own sandwich. Back to you, Bob.
Yo side of the hell, cause yo fell down, eating in the bell. Caught you red-handed.
Red-handed, oh, you got me now. You figured me out.
What do you, look at me, this is so inappropriate. What's wrong with us?
That thing's heavy.
It's the brassiere.
Nah, bra ain't heavy, the titties is heavy.
Oh my God, stomach is growling. I'm how hungry. Boo, you trying to do this video or not? Okay.
How was your day? Okay.
You rubbing off my coconut oil. I'm trying to
you put
shine
that
for the
lunch on
camera.
there?
No, coconut oil. Just have some natural sheen.
You look like from Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba, Cuba. Hey, it's me and her in the 40 life. From here, aquí.
Come on, boo. We gotta focus.
Ah.